Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Lori Johnson. It's almost the new year, and in 2025, data centers dominated headlines across central Georgia. Over the past year, we've told you about a half dozen potential projects leading to massive debates. Some you can see right here behind me. Data centers could be coming to places like Jones and Lamar counties, while commissioners have already passed projects in Twiggs and, of course, Monroe County. And debates over data centers are expected to continue when the legislature meets next month. Two major bills failed in 2024, but lawmakers say the issues aren't going away. Hunter King shows us what's at stake for residents and their power bills.
We've reported on data center after data center moving into central Georgia, it seems like for the entirety of 2025. And with 2026 on the horizon, lawmakers will gather up in Atlanta to discuss laws that could affect these data centers. Last year, Governor Brian Kemp vetoed House Bill 1192. That would have paused new data center tax breaks for 2 years and created a commission to study their impact on Georgia's power grid. Kemp argued that the pause would undermine investments already in the pipeline. Another bill, Senate Bill 34, aimed to require data centers to pay for their new power plants and transmission lines built primarily to serve them instead of passing those costs on to residential customers. That bill passed committee but never got a floor vote. Georgia Power now projects that data centers will account for roughly 90% of new energy demand by the early 2030s. Advocates say ordinary Georgians could get stuck paying for power grid improvements that mostly benefit large tech companies. Monroe County native Stephanie Deaton says this is the new fight of her generation.
Don't look at it just from the financial side. Look at it from our civil rights and actually representing the people that you're supposed to. Through this whole experience, my eyes have kind of opened up to what I call like the falsehood of democracy. The people in place that are supposed to protect us, I don't feel like they really are.
Starting in January, lawmakers could go at least 3 ways. Modest reforms like better reporting requirements, a renewed push for bills requiring data centers to pay their own infrastructure costs, or maintaining the status quo and leaving oversight to regulators. Reporting in Monroe County, Hunter King, 13 WMAZ News.
While statewide bills have to be introduced during the Georgia legislative session, some cities and counties in central Georgia have already started to introduce restrictions. Earlier this month, Monroe County leaders approved a temporary moratorium on new data center applications. And just weeks before, Warner Robins Planning and Zoning limited future data centers to industrial zones. The amendment still needs to be approved by City Council. Statewide, the Georgia Department of Community Affairs ruled facilities larger than 500,000 square feet in rural areas must be reviewed. The board will examine impacts on water supplies, electrical infrastructure, and traffic before counties can take final action.